There are, at last count, somewhere north of 15,000 AI tools with a landing page and a launch discount. You need about 4 of them. Today I'll tell you which 4 jobs actually matter, and, more usefully, how to say no to the other 14,996.
This isn't a tools list that expires in 3 months. It's a way of thinking about tools that keeps working when they all change names next year. Here's the frame. Stop shopping for tools. Start hiring for jobs. There are 4 jobs in one-person business that AI genuinely does well, and each one needs exactly 1 tool.
Job 1, thinking. Not writing, thinking. The tool you talk to when you're stuck. Drafting, deciding, or trying to understand something new.
This is the one tool where paying is obviously worth it. $20 a month for something you can hand a messy problem to at 11 at night and get a structured answer back. Pick one, ChatGPT, Claude, whichever fits your brain, and go deep instead of wide. The mistake here isn't picking the wrong one. It's picking 3 and knowing none of them well. Depth beats breadth. The person who's used one model for a year gets better results than the person who switches every month chasing benchmarks. Doing. This is the automation layer, the thing that connects your apps and runs the boring parts while you sleep. N88N, Make, Zapier, pick your flavor.
Most people skip this job entirely, which is strange because it's the only one that gives you time back rather than just doing work faster. A thinking tool makes you quicker. An automation tool makes you absent, and absent is worth more.
If you only ever adopt 2 tools from this entire video, make it the thinking one and this one. Everything after here is optional. Job 3. Images, video, voice, music, the production layer. And this is where prices have collapsed the hardest.
What used to be a freelancer invoice is now a few cents per generation. The trap here isn't cost, it's collecting. People end up with 6 image tools because each launch looks shiny that week.
My rule for this layer: prefer pay-as-you-go over subscriptions. Production is spiky. Some months you make 50 things, some months nothing. Per-use pricing matches that. Subscriptions punish you for having a quiet month. Job 4, and the one people forget: remembering. One place where your notes, clients, numbers, and decisions live. Notion, a database, even a well-kept spreadsheet.
This isn't an AI tool at all, which is exactly why it gets skipped. But every other tool gets better when there's one source of truth to point at. Your automations need somewhere to write. Your thinking tool needs context to read. Think, do, make, remember. 4 jobs, 4 tools. If a shiny new product doesn't clearly belong to one of those 4 boxes, you don't need it, no matter how good the demo looked.
Now, the more valuable half, what to actively skip. 4 categories, and I've wasted money on every one of them. Skip the second chatbot. 2 thinking tools is not twice the thinking. It's the same thinking with more tabs and a split memory of your context. Cancel 1.
Skip lifetime deals. That pay once, use forever offer is a bet that the company survives and keeps building. Most don't. I own 4 lifetime licenses to software that no longer exists, and the ones that survive usually gate the good features behind a new plan anyway. Lifetime deals also fail a subtler test. They make you loyal to a tool for the wrong reason. You keep using it because you paid, not because it's best. That's how a stack rots. Skip single feature wrappers. If a product is one prompt and a nice interface, the model it's wrapping will absorb that feature within a year, usually for free. Buying a wrapper is renting a feature you'll get anyway. And skip anything solving a problem you don't currently have. The most expensive tools I've bought were all for the business I imagined having next quarter, not the one I actually ran that week. So when something genuinely interesting appears, and it will, here are the 3 questions I ask before touching my card. Question 1.
Which of the 4 jobs is this? If the answer takes more than a sentence, it's not solving a job, it's solving a mood.
Question 2. How many hours a month does this give back? Not could, does. Estimate honestly, then have it, because you always overestimate.
Question 3, and it's the one people never ask, can I leave? Can I export my data, and would my workflow survive if this company shut down on Friday? If the answer is no, the price isn't the price.
Before the last habit, one trap that costs more than any subscription: building your business on free tier. Free tiers are great for testing and terrible for depending on. The moment a tool becomes load-bearing, the moment your income runs through it, the free tier stops being a saving and starts being a risk. Limits change, features move behind paywalls, accounts get rate limited on your busiest day.
My rule: test on free, depend on paid. If a workflow makes me money, I want a paid account and a support email behind it. If it's an experiment, free tier all day.
So people always ask what I actually run, not as a recommendation, as a worked example of the 4 jobs.
For thinking, one frontier chat model at $20. I've used the same one for over a year, and the reason it's useful isn't the benchmark, it's that I've learned how to talk to it.
For doing N8N on a $6 server, everything boring runs through it. If I had to give up 3 of these 4 tools, this is the one I'd keep. For making pay-as-you-go image and voice generation, which lands around $30 in a busy month and almost nothing in a quiet one.
And for remembering a plain database with a backup, $5. The least exciting line item, and the one I'd rebuild first if I lost everything.
One last habit that keeps the stack honest: every 3 months, open your bank statement and look at every tool you're paying for. For each one, ask, did this earn its slot this quarter? Anything you can't answer with a specific example gets canceled that day. It's a 15-minute exercise, and it's the only reason my stack has stayed cheap while the number of available tools exploded.
So 4 jobs, 4 tools, 3 questions, 1 color quarter. That's the whole system. It's boring, and it's why my monthly bill hasn't grown in a year while my output has. If you want the exact stack with every price, there's a video on that, and one on the 7 tasks worth automating first. Subscribe for the real mechanics, no hype, and I'll see you in the next one.